Graduates. Before and during the ceremony, please remain in your seats. Your movements may be disruptive to the ceremony. Candidates, please remain at your seat until the stage party has exited the field after the ceremony. Candidates will recess following the faculty. Guests, after this ceremony, please remain at your seats until the recessions are completed. Family and friends, photographs may be taken from your seats, but please do not move around during the ceremony. Graduates, a professional photographer will take your picture twice during the ceremony. Please stop at the X in the middle of the stage as you cross the stage and then as you exit the stage. We ask that graduates refrain from carrying any flags, banners, or signs as you cross the stage to avoid disrupting the occasion. In the unlikely event of an emergency today, we will make an announcement from the stage and ask you follow directions from building security and university police. Commencement is a special and important occasion for the graduates and for all of you who have come here, many from a long distance, to witness this memorable event. Names of the graduates will be called at a pace that will keep the proceedings moving quickly as possible. Every family wants to hear the name of their graduate called. Please give all graduates and their families and friends the opportunity to hear their names. Certainly, we all feel like cheering when our special graduate crosses the stage, but that may prevent others from hearing the name of their graduate. In fairness, the last graduate today should be granted the same attention and respect as the very first. Finally, out of respect for the great accomplishment of all of our graduates, please silence all cell phones now. Your cooperation will be very much appreciated in making this occasion one of dignity and decorum befitting Georgia Southern University. Now, please rise as you are able for the processional. Thank you.
Please continue standing as you are able for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Good job, Brett. You may be seated, and good morning. I am Kyle Marrero, and I have the great honor of serving as president of Georgia Southern University. On behalf of Georgia Southern University's faculty, staff, students, administrators, and especially our class of 2024, I welcome you to our spring commencement ceremony. First, I want to thank Brett Ochoa, a junior studying vocal performance, for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Great job, Brett. Graduates, congratulations on your special day, where we recognize the importance of this occasion in your life. You have navigated through your college journey, facing its distinctive challenges with resilience. Today, as we celebrate your success, I couldn't be prouder of your accomplishments. So let us take a moment in appreciation of the efforts of all those who have helped you along the way. Graduates, please take this opportunity to turn, wave, and thank your family and friends who are here today to celebrate your accomplishments. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, Aunt, Uncle, anyone who just wandered in the stadium. Thank you for being here. This graduation is a momentous occasion for Georgia Southern University, as well as for all of you here today. You are part of history at Georgia Southern University. Approximately 4,200 students will graduate this semester with associates, baccalaureate, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees. Before we get to our speakers today, I want to call attention to a couple items in your program. First, I want to recognize the members of the platform party who are listed on page 15 of your commencement program. Second, I want to call attention to the university's values, mission, and vision listed on page 5 of your program. You see, at Georgia Southern, these are more than just words on a document. They are our map, our guiding principles for which we stand and the environment in which we must foster. We strive every day to model our values of collaboration, academic excellence, discovery and innovation, integrity, openness and inclusion, and sustainability. We work every day to enhance the global impact of our students, faculty, staff, and alumni. And every day, we call for a culture at Georgia Southern where every one of you and every one of us understands the critical role we each play in achieving the goals of the institution and ultimately the success of you, our students. At the front line of these efforts are our faculty, who provide a critical connection for our students and who are individually mentors to these graduates. Each graduate will have their very own special story about a professor whose inspiration and interest shaped their success, not only in college but also in their careers in ways that will be appreciated even more as their future unfolds. Caring faculty committed to the success of students is a hallmark of Georgia Southern University. I ask now that the faculty of Georgia Southern University please rise. To the graduates, I say please show your thanks and applaud these dedicated individuals who have guided you along your journey. Thank you, faculty. You may be seated. I would now like to invite our Student Government Association President, Mr. Blake Robinson, who is graduating today, to the podium to congratulate you, his fellow graduates. Blake?
Thank you, family. I heard y'all up there. Before I get started, I first want to thank not only you, my fellow graduates, who some of you, actually quite a few of y'all, who I know are graduating today, but also my family, my mom and dad are here, and of course my lovely girlfriend Carmen, who is sitting over here as well. Hopefully future wife, we'll see. Oh, goodness. Anyways, Georgia Southern faculty, staff, administration, and my fellow students. We have come a long way, but the day has finally arrived. We are finally the graduating class of 2024. Come on, give it up for y'all. Y'all did it. We've been through a pandemic, we've been through a presidential election, social upheaval, the likes of which we haven't seen in the U.S. in a decade, and the establishment of a new normal. But while this was all going on around us, we were right here in Statesboro, Georgia, just trying to pull ourselves out of bed each morning to get to class so that we could finally get our degree. While the world outside our campus was turning, we were here, going to class every day and just enjoying our lives, but now that's over. We can't go back to it, and we can't ignore the world anymore. We have to face it. We have to face that the world we're walking into is a wild one. It's a world where anything can happen, and that's not a bad thing. It's just life. Now, I'm not even pretending to know what each of you went through, or even what you will face after you walk across this stage, but I know this. We are all starting a new chapter in our lives. Some of us, myself included, are headed to grad school. Some of us are headed for full-time jobs and careers, and some of us have no idea what we're doing after this. No matter where you lie on this spectrum, the truth is all 700 of us are taking one big step forward into tomorrow. If you're scared, that's okay. So am I. If you're just ready to go, that's okay. So am I. But no matter how you feel, you did it. You are the reason you are sitting here today. You are the reason you wear this cap and gown and all this regalia, and no matter what the world throws at you, remember this moment. Remember this place, remember the people, and when you go forward and build the world of tomorrow, remember where it all started. Remember that person who told you to join that club, fraternity, or sorority, program, or internship. Remember the memories you made and how it shaped you as a person, but most importantly, remember this. The education you have received here has prepared you for the world ahead. Now, I promise you, President Morero didn't ask me to say that, but it's true, and I can swear by that. So my fellow graduates, as we all take this next big step forward into tomorrow, I want to ask all of you to commit to one principle. Don't be distracted by the swirling storm of the world. Just focus on sailing your course through it. Do what gives your life meaning, no matter how big or small. Do it. Let the world do what it wants, but just remember that as an eagle, you must always soar. So thank you, my fellow graduates, and congratulations.
Thank you, Blake, for your profound leadership of the SGA this year, and we're going to expect great things from you in the future. Now I have the pleasure of introducing the president-elect of our Alumni Association, Mr. Curtis Williams, to offer congratulations. Curtis?
Good morning, Eagles. Y'all with me? Can I get a good morning? That's what I like. That's what I like. On behalf of the more than 147,000 Georgia Southern alumni around the world, we congratulate you. the class of 2024. Today, we celebrate with you, as you can see, in the prettiest little stadium in America on this momentous accomplishment. Now, I'd like to take a quick second and ask all of my fellow alumni in the audience today, can you all please stand or raise your hand as you are able? Graduates, take a second and look to your left, look to your right. This is a community that you are all joining, and it is our honor to be here today and welcome you as the newest members of the Georgia Southern University alumni community. Today is a special day, as you all know, for each of you and your families. I personally know, seriously, I personally know the road getting here was not easy. Can we get a yes? But look, you are all stronger because of your journey here at Georgia Southern University, and you are truly ready to go forth and lead in your profession and in your communities. For some of you, you are earning your first degree from Georgia Southern. For others, like myself, you are joining me as a double eagle or even triple eagle. Whatever your path has been, you are starting a lifetime as a member of a group of alumni recognized throughout the country and globally as innovative, groundbreaking, service-minded, and without a doubt, accomplished. So while you are celebrating, take a moment and just remember those who helped and encouraged you along the way. The encouragement and motivation provided was actually a very important part of your success and continued success going forward. So as you turn this page on this one chapter of your life, and whether you remain here in the state of Georgia, you travel across the country or abroad, I hope that you understand this here. I want you to lean on your alumni association to connect you with other Eagles that can help you on your journey, but also support you at the same time, as well as bring you right back here to the institution that we all love. So as you depart today, here's a challenge to you all. Do not let this be the last visit to campus. Another challenge to you is I want you to begin to think about how you can give back to this great institution that has given you so much as well. Whether that's with your energy, your time, your praise, your knowledge, or even some of your resources. Make sure that future students have the same experience, the good ones, and can develop the amazing habits, the good ones, and experience all the opportunities that you have had as well. Again, congratulations and welcome to the Alumni Associations. Go Eagles and Hail Southern.
Thank you so much, Curtis. We are so very proud of our alumni and their continued support they provide to Georgia Southern University. Graduates, guests, and friends, please help me welcome today's commencement speaker, Ms. Kim Green, a highly accomplished thought leader and advocate for the future of energy, currently serving as Chairman, President, and Chief Executive Officer of Georgia Power. In this role, she is a strong voice on issues related to energy policy, safety, emerging technologies, innovation, and STEM-related education. Prior to her current position, Kim served for 5 years as Chairman, President, and CEO of Southern Company Gas. Throughout her career, she has taken on diverse and challenging roles across all areas of the utility industry, including engineering, operations, finance, external affairs, and asset management and trading. She has also held executive roles for Southern Company's subsidiaries, as well as the Tennessee Valley Authority. Kim currently serves on the board of directors for a number of organizations, including the Atlanta Committee for Progress, Valero Energy Corporation, the Georgia Research Alliance, and the Rowan Foundation. She serves on the board of trustees for Children's Healthcare of Atlanta and the Woodruff Arts Center, and on the board of governors for the Georgia Historical Society. Most recently, the Atlanta Business Chronicle named Green as one of Atlanta's most admired CEOs. She has won a number of prestigious awards for significant contributions improving safety in the utility industry. Kim earned a bachelor's degree in engineering science and mechanics from the University of Tennessee, a master's in biomedical engineering from the University of Alabama at Birmingham, and a master's in business administration from Samford University. She also completed the advanced management program at Harvard Business School. So graduates, please give a warm Eagle Nation welcome to our esteemed guest as she shares her wisdom and insights with us, Ms. Kim Green. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you very much, President Marrero, for that kind introduction. Parents, family, friends, I'm honored and humbled to be a part of this very special occasion. To the distinguished faculty and staff, thank you for your dedication to these students and all you do for this university. And to the class of 2024, congratulations, you did it. And I can't tell you how excited I am to be celebrating with you today. You are joining an incredible group of graduates that has come before you, and I know because I work with a bunch of them. In fact, at Georgia Power and Southern Company, I work with over 100 Georgia Southern graduates. And in fact, a good number of our leaders are Georgia Southern grads, and I know that some of you in the audience today are coming to work at Southern Company or Georgia Power. Let me be the first to say welcome. While it's been a few years since I've sat in your seat as a graduate, I have had the opportunity in the last couple of years to celebrate my daughters at their graduation ceremonies. And I know the thing that the audience loved most about those ceremonies was the long and detailed commencement speech. So today I'll try to keep my remarks to no more than 45 minutes. And of course, I am just kidding. I will be brief and I will be gone. Although I could indeed fill up more than 45 minutes with all that I would like to share with you, I'll whittle it down to 3 points that I have observed in my career or experienced in my career. Number 1, life is going to throw you curveballs, and some of them can be wonderful. Number 2, when opportunity knocks, open the door. Number 3, check your moral compass regularly. So let's start with number 1. Life will throw curveballs, and they can be wonderful. I know many of you, like me when I graduated, have a crystal clear view of your future. What you want to do with your degree, something you've dreamed to be, or a field you've dreamed to be a part of. The path of you seems clear and well planned, and thanks to your Georgia Southern degree, you are very prepared. For me, that path was biomedical engineering. I had an interest in the medical field because I wanted to make people's lives better. So in 1990, I received a master's degree in biomedical engineering. And as I was preparing for this speech, I found the program from my commencement. I will read for you the title of my thesis: A biomechanical analysis of the role of the interosseous membrane in the Essex Lopresti fracture. But I've never used that degree, at least that specific knowledge, one day. Life did what it always does, and it threw me a curveball. That curveball, at that time, was my husband. My husband's lifelong dream was to fly airplanes and to be a commercial pilot. And at the very young age of 22, he had landed the job of his dreams as a commercial pilot. In Birmingham, Alabama, the job of my dreams was in Warsaw, Indiana. What were we to do? Since my husband had dreamed of being a pilot longer than I had dreamed of being a biomedical engineer, I decided to put my dream on pause and find a job in Birmingham. I was hired by Southern Company Services, which is a sister company of Georgia Power, and I didn't know anything at all about the electric utility industry. And I have to admit that I fully expected not to like it. I pictured myself going to my husband after about 6 months and telling him that I was miserable and we were going to need to move. But to my surprise, that's obviously not what happened at all. I did know how to be an engineer. I had a solid education. And I did know how to continue to learn. So I stayed positive and leaned into the role, set on learning as much as I could. And the more I learned, the more I loved what I was doing. And that desire I had to make people's lives better was perfectly met, because electricity makes everybody's life better. And now, 34 years and several curveballs later, everything has worked out. And as a brief aside, let me just say to many of you who have or will have, Blake, a significant other with dreams that are just as big and bold as yours, there will likely be a time when one of you feels like you have to make a sacrifice for the other. Embrace that curveball. Stay positive. It can turn out to be wonderful. Lesson number 2. When opportunity knocks, open the door. So a few years into my career as a power systems engineer, my boss came to me to ask me if I'd be interested in taking on a temporary assignment in Atlanta, working for the chief financial officer of one of our subsidiaries. And I thought, no, I'm an engineer. I don't know anything about finance. And I live in Birmingham. The job is in Atlanta. But I had already made one change from biomedical to power systems engineering, and I love that. So I thought, okay, I might love finance too. And guess what? I did. So much so that I ended up going back to school and getting an MBA, and ultimately I became a chief financial officer, which I never would have imagined in a million years when I was sitting in that seat where you are today. You are very special graduates. Everyone is going to want to hire you, and along your career, you're going to get lots of opportunities as you progress. There are going to be opportunities maybe in different roles, different industries, different organizations, different cities. And those opportunities will not present themselves at the perfect time. But they will take you out of your comfort zone, and they will allow you to grow, which is exactly what you need. So when opportunity knocks, open the door. Lesson number 3, check your moral compass regularly. Fast forward a few more years of my career to the turn of the century, the early 2000s, about the time many of you were born. I was working on a trading floor. We traded energy commodities, natural gas, oil, electricity. I don't know how many of you have heard of a company called Enron. Anyone? Few of you. Look that up later. But let me tell you, Enron was an energy trading company based in Houston, Texas, that perpetrated one of the biggest accounting frauds in history. People used to ask me about the company I worked for, and I would say, it's a lot like Enron, except we don't have any crooks. Well, I can't say that anymore. A man who was my direct supervisor, brilliant, successful, family man, everyone wanted to be him. He is now a convicted felon. How does a really great person make such really bad decisions? How does someone lose track of what's clearly right or wrong? I honestly hate to bring this topic up because the fall of Enron and my personal experience was over 20 years ago. However, far too regularly over the last 20 years, I read about person after person, accountants, engineers, executives, CEOs, who make really bad decisions. Some of them become convicted felons, and some of them have even gone to jail. And I'm quite certain that absolutely none of you here today would ever make a bad decision. But let me just tell you, if you're ever asked to make a decision or do something that you know in your head or your gut or your heart that is wrong, don't do it. Speak up to someone. You may even need to leave a company. Don't do it. And many of you probably rarely, if ever, made a mistake. Well, that day will inevitably come. And when it does, fess up immediately. Ask for help. Don't hide it and try to fix it on your own. Don't make that mistake again. Learn from it and get better. Ethical behavior, integrity, your reputation and credibility are your most important professional characteristics. Protect them. Check your moral compass regularly. And now it's time for me to check my watch. I said I'd be brief, and I've tried to be brief. So as I wrap up, I hope that you'll carry these 3 pieces of advice with you. Life will throw curveballs, and they can be wonderful. Number 2, when opportunity knocks, open the door. And number 3, check your moral compass regularly. I challenge you to lean in and learn from the curveballs and opportunities ahead. Your life and career might not look exactly like the picture you have painted today, and that is okay. You are ready for anything. Thank you again for letting me be a part of this wonderful occasion. And again, congratulations.
Kim, thank you so much for those profound words and making this special occasion even more memorable for our graduates and guests by helping us celebrate their achievement and inspiring us all with your message. Now I'd like to introduce the university's provost and executive vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Carl Reiber, who will lead us through the remainder of today's ceremony. Dr. Reiber?
Good morning, graduate and guests. Welcome. I, too, would like to welcome you to the spring commencement ceremony. It's truly a very special occasion. Before we begin the conferral of degrees, I am honored to continue a great tradition at Georgia Southern University, where we recognize today's graduates who are being commissioned as officers in the United States Army. We are proud of the tremendous accomplishments of the Eagle Battalion and the students who are associated with this group. It is no wonder that Georgia Southern University's Eagle Battalion is recognized as one of the best ROTC programs in the nation. Today, we are pleased to honor our graduates who have accepted a commission to serve. I would like to invite Lieutenant Colonel Nancy Tucker to the stage. Would the cadets being commissioned today please come forward and line up in front of the stage?
Please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name, having been appointed an officer in the Army of the United States in the grade of second lieutenant, do solemnly swear that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, and that I will take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of this office upon which I am about to enter. So help me God.
So help me God.
Please join me in a round of applause for our newest second lieutenants.
Congratulations, and thank you all for your service. At Georgia Southern University, we have a long-standing commitment to our military-connected students and all who have served. Our student body includes veterans, active duty, Guard, reserve members, spouses, and children of those who served or are currently serving. If you are a military-connected student, or if you are in the audience and are serving or has served in the armed forces, please stand and let us thank you for your service. We know that a soldier does not serve alone. Thank you all for your service. Faculty play a pivotal role in shaping students' academic experiences and personal development, influencing their learning outcomes, critical thinking skills, and fostering a positive and supportive educational environment. I would like to draw your attention to the faculty members who are retiring and have been granted emeritus status by the University System of Georgia Board of Regents. Their accomplishments are listed in your program, starting on page 44. Please join me in thanking them for their fine contributions to Georgia Southern University and its students. As we reflect on the journey of knowledge and growth that brought us to this moment, it is now time to mark a significant milestone in the academic journey of our graduates with the conferral of degrees. We will begin with the presentation of candidates for our graduate degrees. I first want to recognize a special group of graduates in this group. Graduate students who have completed multiple degrees from the university join a select group. Will all of today's double eagles please stand? All right, will all of today's triple eagles please stand? That's quite the accomplishment. Thank you. The Dean of the Graduate College will present the candidates by degree, and then the President will confer the degrees. We ask that you hold your applause until all candidates have received their diplomas, and to permit each candidate to have their name heard clearly. Dean Kraft, will you come forward?
Good morning. I'm Dr. John Kraft. It is my pleasure to serve as the Dean of the Jack N. Averett College of Graduate Studies and present candidates for graduate degrees. Will the candidates receiving these degrees please rise as your degree is called? Master of Arts in Social Sciences, Master of Public Administration, Master of Public Health, Master of Science, Master of Science in Applied Engineering, Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Master of Science in Information Technology, and Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering. Mr. President, these candidates are entitled to receive the degree for which they have been recommended upon satisfying all requirements prescribed by the university. Candidates, please remain standing.
Thank you, Dr. Kraft. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer on you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty of Georgia Southern University, with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. We ask now that the master's candidates come forward to the stage to confer degrees on both sides, and remember to stop at the X for a lovely picture with either the provost or me. Please come forward.
Jack N. Averett College of Graduate Studies. Audrey Brianna Lowry. Alexander Wilson Peralta. Victoria Eugenia Byers. Megan Elizabeth Bolton. Kyle A. Walker. Timilehin Yvonne Chioma Jegede. Caleb R. Jack. Victoria Danielle Hannes. Abigail Sloan Liberty. Destiny Marie Rose. Pujit Chowdhury Chigurupati. Nathan Jeffrey Akawili. Evan Joseph Carter. Bridget Johnson.
Candace Sweat.
Daniel Ivana Ukene.
Talea Doctor.
Oladapo Desmond Richard Ojo. Valentin Augusto Dun. Felix Koku Seram Adabla. Adria Aguilar Guerrero. Druba Sunawar. Brittany Nicole Shelton. William Hunter Pitts. Elizabeth Temitayo Joel. James Bradley Willis. Anna Shea Hall. Catherine Elizabeth Kennedy. John William McAfee, Jr. Oluwatomesin Hebun Arokadare. Ifeoluwa Stella Elegbe. Brooklyn Aaron Tegler. Spencer Eric Reiner. Andrea Tatiana Gularte Boda. Scovia Ayikoru. Emily Ashlyn LaChance. Frederick Leon Jones, Jr. Nur Islin Binti Zaini. Angela Washington. Chase Michael Hovis. Avradita Mukherjee. Evan James Hall. Molly Beth Cousin. Daniel Jordan Mead. Garrett Sims Russlin. Seth Earl Gardner. Elena Nicole Helmericks. Edith Santana Hinkle. Caitlin Marie Ashley Treem. Olivia Jane Davis Ryan. Sandra Faye Bellard. Brenda L. Gomez Solis. Justina Marie Harshay. Jack Peter Nimick. Zykeria Jamise Williams. Haley Marie Lovelace. Marlena Grace Bolton. Mohammed Hasnain. Ugochukwu Uraechu. Olowakemi Olowaseun Ayeni. Namdi Stephen Ofwani. Chiemela Anicho Okoro. Daniel Olugbenga Eliberun. Helen Jesutofumi Adeshola. Leah Nelson. Joseph Ajayi. Saeed Tahmid Hussain. Asef Ishraq Sadaf. Tanvir Ahmed.
Nobody care. There we go. One more round of applause for our graduate students. In preparation for recognizing our bachelor's degree and associate degree candidates, I want to first recognize some special groups of graduates here today. Honor undergraduates are distinguished by their academic achievement, which is reflected in grade point averages signified by consistent, excellent work throughout their academic careers. Will the candidates graduating summa cum laude please stand? Will the candidates graduating magna cum laude please stand? And will the candidates graduating cum laude please stand? Candidates, please be seated. Guests, you should hear these academic distinctions with each graduate's name when they cross the stage. In addition, graduates who have completed honors requirements will be identified as being among Georgia Southern University's prestigious honors college students. Included within this group of students are the Goyle Scholars, who have received the Select Full Ride Goyle Scholarship. Will the Goyle Scholars, as well as all other honors scholars, please stand and be recognized? Thank you. Please be seated. These are great distinctions for our students and for Georgia Southern University. Please join me again in congratulating these students and specifically thanking the faculty who have spent so much time helping them achieve their goals. We will now have the presentation of candidates for undergraduate degrees by the deans of the colleges. Each college will be recognized individually, and then the president will confer all of the undergraduate degrees. Candidates are asked to return to their seat upon receiving their diploma and remain at their seat until the stage party has exited the field at the conclusion of the ceremony. We ask that you hold your applause until all candidates have received their diplomas to permit each candidate to have their name heard clearly. First up today is the Alan E. Paulson College of Engineering and Computing. Dean Harvey, please come to the podium.
Good morning. I am Dr. Craig Harvey, Dean of the Alan E. Paulson College of Engineering and Computing. Will the candidates earning degrees from the Alan E. Paulson College please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the Alan E. Paulson College of Engineering and Computing presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good morning. I am Dr. Ryan Schroeder, Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Will the candidates earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
All right, undergraduate candidates, are you ready? Will all undergraduate candidates please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer on you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty of Georgia Southern University with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. I ask now that the first row of candidates please come forward. All other candidates, please be seated until your row is ushered to come forward. And please remember to stop at the X in the middle of the stage to turn for a wonderful picture with either the provost or me.
Alan E. Paulson, College of Engineering and Computing.
Paxton Rodney Arnett.
Okay, now I gotta help out.
Roderick Quinn Hammond. Robert Birch Calloway, cum laude. Cole Bryson Simmons, cum laude. Keegan Richard Cadret. Dylan Michael Anderson. Stefan Brandon Persad. Adam Thomas Vigneri. Ikaya Cachet Melton, Honors College Scholar. Dylan Jacob Pearson. Shayna A. Gully. Storm M. Caswell. Evan Samuel Brantley. Dylan Montgomery Spikes. Hampton M. Johnson, magna cum laude. Tucker A. Harris. Sheldon Patardo Simon Jr. Ethan Joseph Husel. Allison B. Hammock. Noah James Brack, summa cum laude. Kyler Scott Parkman. Amaya Kaylin Ure. Mabel Elizabeth Wynn. Jasmine Simone Welton. Chimama Becky Parkins Elewa. Zachary Tyler King, cum laude. Elijah Ingham Phillips. Ryan Jacob Goodlow. Tyler A. Adams. Kyle Luther Batiste. Peter Barrowman Clifton Jr. Dylan Andrew Butler. Walker Morgan Schofield. Leonard F. Kramer III. Blaine M. Grace. Christopher Adam Davis. Andrew James Wyke. John Ross Travell. Ty Campbell Turley. Samuel Wyatt Wilson, cum laude. Caleb Ray McCoy. Austin Wayne Cox, cum laude. Austin Reed Clayton. William Patrick Caldwell. Chase O. McGuire. Grayson Sawyer Gould, Madison Amber Moore, Kadarius Malik Griggs, Jackson C. Norton, Raylan Shiloh Evans, cum laude, Cade Alexander Murray, Natalia Aliciana Wilkerson, John Hunter Lee, summa cum laude, Alexandria Kathleen Finger, cum laude, Leighton Haas Thompson, summa cum laude, Bryant Scott Bird, Jalen C. Bryant, cum laude, Landon C. Howe,
Madison Lee Young,
Andrew Caleb Rogers, Tayden B. Berry, William Connor Rawls, Samuel M. Schwanner, Caitlin Ray Smith, Matthew J. Myers, Trenton C. Glover, Dale Jarrett Lee, Jaden Andes Hill, Elisha Lane Denton, Brighton Hunter McLean, Nadia Shamaya Louder, magna cum laude, James T. Ansley Jr., cum laude, James P. Peck, magna cum laude, Fox Kennedy Collins, Mark Alexander Bergstrom, Jared Michael Worthy, Eduardo De Leon Velasquez, summa cum laude, Seth J. Poston, Oluwalua E. Coyote, Matthew Alex Gordon, Nicholas Lewis Cawthorn, Ashlyn Lauren Moses, cum laude, Hunter Nicholas Downey, cum laude, Cameron Tenney, Ian Calais Vasquez Narvaez, Emily A. Robinson, Emmanuel J. Ortiz, Chandler Peyton Germanson, Daniel Gray Lewis, Andrew Hilton Smith, Logan James Butler, John Gibson Drew, Blair Elizabeth Thomason, magna cum laude, Spencer Gray Robertson, Ivy Perry McWaters, Joshua Michael Gutler, Lainey Elizabeth Camp, magna cum laude, Tommy Tong Huynh, Mitchell Lee Wilson, cum laude, Alex Joseph Perry, David E. Jackson, Christina Grace Stone, Scott Turner Anderson, cum laude, Garrett Christian Collins, magna cum laude, honors college scholar. Remington L. Worthen. Reese Vines Schumacher, magna cum laude. Gwyneth A. Murphy. Cameron S. Howd. Elizabeth G. Hill, cum laude. Andrew Keikoa de la Pina. Gabriel Aaron Strickland, cum laude. Tony Nolan Thurston. Jacob H. Schmitz. Zachary Aaron Clark. Daniel F. Gelter, cum laude. William Marks Hulse. Caleb Rick Swim. Caleb D. Williams, summa cum laude, honors college scholar. Mason Alexander Gambrell. Joshua R. Moore, magna cum laude, honors college scholar. Shannon Laura McNeely, cum laude. Ship Griffin Dowdy. Hunter Parker, summa cum laude. Thomas Andrew Gorley. Luke Allen Wilson. Justin Allen Rice. Brett Austin Barrett. William Franklin Bradley. Cordell Kedrick Knighton Jr. Terrence Howard Jones, magna cum laude. Rosendo Ramirez. Kellen White. Jackson R. Todd. Esther Asari Nkansa. Cavante D. Brown. William Tyler Poss. Brandon Joel Jones. Brianna E. Baird. Patrick Ramon Logan Jr. Ronald Patrick Thomas. Stephen Bryce Garland. Samuel Jeffrey Welch, cum laude. Micah E. Peters II, magna cum laude, honors college scholar. Andrew R. Cohen, cum laude. Ella Marie Oxley, cum laude. Brendan Bernard Mays. William Joseph Farmer. Jonathan Sly Moore. Jack Thomas Kistler. John Reese Waddell. Anav Chug, summa cum laude, honors college scholar. Cole Porter Riley. Carter Lane Swan. Jason Allen Pretty. Alessandra Jean Ferrer Villanueva, magna cum laude. James M. Perry Jr. Sofia Eliana Sikafi Herrera, summa cum laude. Ana Isabel Lanza Hernandez, summa cum laude. Ty M. Paget, Chinedu Chidi Nwachuku. Jameson R. Collins. Christian Robert Kramer. Jalen Shamar Victoria. Alexander Raymond Collins. Christopher Richard Fox. Catherine Joanna Gibson. Tyler Jason Bragg. Miles Tavis Merrill Freeman. William Noah Campbell. Safwan Ali Khan, magna cum laude. Jack M. Fisher. Christian M. Gower. George Richard Surser, cum laude. Taylor N. Metzner, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Nathan Joseph Dietz. Gavin Charles Keys. Columbus Franklin Gunter Dixon. Jarris Tyler Duhart. James Daniel Holloway III. Cameron Tyreek Avery. Thomas Henley Halliburton V, cum laude. Wesley Stone Long. Parker S. Hannon. Zachary Kenneth Thomas. William Jackson Bulkey. John Collier Logan. Joshua Taylor Cochran, magna cum laude. Benton Davis Ravishah, cum laude. Eliza Michelle Peterson. Robert Brady Hanson. Jonathan Wade Brantley. John Dawson Driver. Caden Thomas Hodge. Tariq Nicarius Rawlings. Wyatt Samuel Moorhead. Mirta Giselle Callejas Montero. Donald Hampton Smith III. Deborah Omorogbe. Jake Anthony Leschek, cum laude. Jason Austin Sermons. Joshua L. Willis. Josiah Conway Smithson. Warren Harrison Beeman. Jordan Jamal Baldwin. Osiris Harry Corker. Ryan M. LaPrade. Divine Oluwakayode David. William Bennett Tosi. Christian William Walker, Zach Broom, Jack Charles Ime, summa cum laude. Landon Kyle Johnson, Daniel M. Pereira, Austin Joshua Dale, summa cum laude. Carson Luke Burton, Yash Vipinchandra Bhagat, Miguel Angel Perez, magna cum laude. Ani Patel, Chang Yun Han, cum laude. Amani Desiree Starks, Crystal Alexis Bird,
Janelle Elise Antoine, magna cum laude.
Dylan Franklin, Trevor Bradley Templeton, cum laude. Corey Madison Paulhill, cum laude. Jacob A. Barton, Timothy James Sutton, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Nancy Larbi Sarpong, Mark Emery Slaughter, Khalil Jamal Brewington, Sydney Catherine Lawson, cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Harrison Jack James, cum laude. Emma Ray Murray, Honors College Scholar. Garrett John Lentz, Nicholas Allen McCall, magna cum laude. Grant William Grosh, Landry Spence Laird, Elijah Williams, Mary C. Minshew, Honors College Scholar. Taylor Nicole Lewis, Ian Thomas Morrison, James Allen Gore III, Stephen G. Brockman, Caius Xavier Pollard, Brett Scott Edwards, Alec Heath Albright, Eric Ramiro Patlin Carrillo, Joshua J. Carpenter, Ronnie Blake Kinney, magna cum laude. Wyatt Woodrow Wilson, cum laude. Andrew Stephen Jordan, cum laude. Liam Taylor Wagenbrenner, magna cum laude. Kodiak Wilson Crabb, Cole Harvey Ewing, Tyler Banks Tobin, Parker Thomas Kiewit, Anthony Amgad Ishak, Colin R. Todd, magna cum laude. Sarah J. Shafiq Mohammed,
Got it. No worries.
Tracy T. Arrington Jr., Nicholas K. Dillon, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Aiden P. Rowell, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Joseph Mackenzie Wilkins, Joseph Christopher Steinegal, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. William Nicholas Recker, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Jacob Chung Shoneman, cum laude. Parth Sriraj Patel. Cy L. Marshall, cum laude. Roderick J. Lawrence. Will Luis Garnett. Adib Dagestani, magna cum laude. Catherine Elizabeth Hall, summa cum laude. Tori Alexandria Jackson. Micah S. Carter.
College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Jenny Odalis Myron, magna cum laude. Sean Michael Felch. Alexandria Dawn Hunter, cum laude. Lacey Marie Rushing. Jessica Sanchez Franquez, cum laude. Tiffany R. Jones. Hannah Jo Merrill, magna cum laude. Chai Mao Jr., cum laude. Sylvia Martinez Jimenez, magna cum laude. Corey Lawrence. David Michael Abbott, summa cum laude. Lainey Noel Iverson, cum laude. Jonathan Lee Adams. Hunter Gabriel Nelson. Santeria Shanquez Watts. Kayla Renee Capitosti.
Reagan Moon, cum laude.
Bobby Anna Hotchkiss, magna cum laude. Philip Nicholas Wilkerson, magna cum laude. Keely S. Phillips. Shayla Elizabeth Cook. Mary Ansley Elizabeth Tate. Mackenzie Sue Webb, summa cum laude. Caitlin Sue-Ann Gordon, cum laude. Jada Leanne Price Townsend, cum laude. Caitlin E. Rowe. Madeline Isabella Olmos. Christina Eve Carlson. Gordon Anthony Thompson. Sydney Diane Smith. Meredith Olivia Nobles. Margaret Erin Jackson. 'Jackson. 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 Maria Isabella Gomez, summa cum laude. Stephen Cole Clark. Julia Scott Chris. Rachel Nicole Glover. James Anthony Pope. Maya Dolores King. Blake Alexander Robinson. Mary Elizabeth Grace Skelton. Karen Elizabeth Parham. Michael Brandon Paget Jr. Giselle Mary Espinal Villatoro. Rebecca J. Turner, cum laude. Tania Johnson. Lee Holiday Berry. Callie Elizabeth Hand. Jillian Grace King. Aubrey Mae Woodkey. Brianna Leslie Light. Emily G. Cabay, magna cum laude. David Bailey Blake. Jacob Stevens. Sydney Brooke O'Donnell, cum laude. Sarah E. Hobbs. Anthony Garrett Sparazza. Ashton Michael Morgan. Christian Morales, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Amy Karen Visconti, cum laude. Hannah Louise Boblaski, summa cum laude. Chase Walker Childs. Emily Lane McBride, magna cum laude. Grayson E. Mosley, magna cum laude. Davis Browning Mundy.
Nino Caicedo Arboleda, summa cum laude.
Cherie Leanne Laird. Macy Shea Wise. Natisha Shinole Figueroa. Kristen Nicole Taylor, cum laude. Simone Raquel Rhyme. Jacera Boynton. Adriani Rodriguez Alamar. Haley Elizabeth Milligan, summa cum laude. Tanaya L. Johnson. Emily Lynn. Imani Marissa Davis. Haley Alexis Kendrick, magna cum laude. Kiana Nicole Richardson. Abigail Joan Warren, cum laude. Catherine Mary Mavis, cum laude. Chloe Hope Phillips. Katie Elizabeth Snyder, summa cum laude. Nyla D. Lane, summa cum laude. Ashlyn Brooke Brzezowski, summa cum laude. Evelyn Valentina Rosales, magna cum laude. Madison Nicole Mabe, summa cum laude. Harry Chester Stanley. Shannon R. Bullock, magna cum laude. Perry Mackenzie Faulkner. Ellie Lauren Woodward, magna cum laude. Madison P. Ramirez, summa cum laude. Kaylee Noel Baldwin, cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Angel Michelle Winfield. Flor Rosa Maria Rodriguez. Gabrielle Sienna Mason. Addie A. Parker, cum laude. Kaylon Demarius Manuel. Catherine E. Martin. Ethan F. Carter. Avia Imani Day Scott. Margaret Caroline Edwards, magna cum laude. Madison Harmony Lewis. Gabrielle Leanne Ratliff. Lauren Isabel McMahon, cum laude. Chloe Nicole Dukes. Taylor D. Jones, summa cum laude. Madison Elaine Waskey. Abigail Grace Avant, summa cum laude. Kaylee A. Grimes. Corbin G. Orozco. Brianna Vaughn Helms. Ansley Renee Rodriguez. Jenna Elizabeth Witzegruder, cum laude. Natalie Grace Grant, cum laude. Amanda Grace Shoup. Hannah Caroline Chimay. Elizabeth Lynn Goldman. Chloe Alexis Ponder. Michael Scott Norling. Thaddeus Gabriel McIntosh, magna cum laude. Allison Ruth Lair, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Michael Curtis Banks. Jamie Anna Martin, magna cum laude. Tristan Claude Wheeler. Bryce Austin Willis. Jonathan Rose, cum laude. Zykeria Journée Cole. Riley M. Stanton, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Tiffany Rivera. Lily Ellen Thompson, Honors College Scholar. Sebastian Petrosky. Fiorlin Jamesina Boyd. Chance Catequan Watts, cum laude. Giannis Shiri Estrich. Samuel Edmund Floyd. Susan Elizabeth Hamilton. Madeline Jean Swam, cum laude. Wilson Klein Wiggins. Jordan Rebecca Salafia, magna cum laude. Aubriana Julia Elizabeth Bennett. Jaron Addison Thrift. Jillian Elizabeth Malloy. Kenzie Rebecca Branch. Jessica Y. Gonzalez Gamez. Lauren Elizabeth Johnson. Matthew Stefan Green. Riley Nicole Kesselring. Hannah Ray Fennell. Megan Ansley Squillis, cum laude. Jillian E. Higgins. Trinity Charday Fullen. Ella Grace Brannon. Lily M. Adamson. Grayson Alec Owens, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Anna Murphy Meredith. Sierra Lynn Davidson, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Skylin Alexandra Willoughby. Olivia May Shuda. Reese Cohen Nathanson, magna cum laude. Abigail Marie Armentrout. Quinn Taylor Nowicki. Colin Robert Funk. Lauren Elizabeth Burrell. Megan Elizabeth Lashley. Megan Elizabeth Eubanks. Alec Chandler Luke. Ansley Taylor Cowan. Melody Jade Lee. Samantha K. Spain, magna cum laude. Tiara Nicole Daniel. Noelle Christine Kirkpatrick, magna cum laude. Etoria Ashiana Jones. Addison May Langley. Juliana Ridey Cassetti, magna cum laude. Aubrey Catherine Donaldson. Trinity Monet Williams. Caitlin Tianne Davis, Honors College Scholar. Callie Ann Jones, summa cum laude. Kennedy Nicole Johnson, Honors College Scholar. Madison Mackenzie Rockwood. Orion Kisumi Cherokee Jai. Nyla C. McGuire. Katie Elaine Prescott, cum laude. Ariana Maria Milliken. Camille Jaya Castillo. Jessica Shy Lofton. Keziah Natera Jackson. Jaden Shamar Hurt. Brighton Carl Wright Fissenden. Haley Lauren Gassaway, cum laude. Katrina Luce Rumsey, cum laude. Catherine Jane Carr, magna cum laude. Kari Nicole Bronner, magna cum laude. Rylan Gaines McIntyre. Bryson Tanner Gutschall. Kalia M. Moore. Kennedy Neil Bass, summa cum laude. Hannah Marie Ladson. Carolyn Alicia Smith. Ansley Cheyenne Hollinger. Hannah Elizabeth Malone. Victoria Lee Ransom. Sophie Alicia Gibb. Chandler Melvin Gibbs. Macy Gabrielle Pounds, magna cum laude. Anaya Simone Mills. Ansley Christian Chalker. Paris Xavier Willis. Jinsey Lee Strickland. Julia Helena DiRienzo. Jackson Colby Dixon. Elizabeth Grace Longley. Madison Taylor Hicks, cum laude. Gabrielle E. Broughton, magna cum laude. Elena Lynn Meyer, magna cum laude. Michaela Maraj, cum laude. Sarah Elizabeth McDonough. Gerard Michael Joseph. Lily Michelle Buquois. Jordan DiCarlo Lawyer. Lindsay Nicole Copoletti, cum laude. Kendall A. Rubin. Olivia G. Mazzola, magna cum laude. Savannah Jolene Mock, cum laude. Addison Grace Lyle, cum laude. Isabella Helena Noel Kimmel. Lindsay Joe Egan, summa cum laude. Chase Peyton McLeod, cum laude. Zachary Terrell Howell. Luis Mario Torres Rodriguez. Kanaya Tanasia Williams. Casey Chastain Stocker, magna cum laude. Armand Tyen Myers. Megan Leanne Cole, magna cum laude. Victoria Cruz. Alan James Pierce, cum laude. Priscilla Valentina Mundy, magna cum laude. Landry Kate Morgan. Emily Hope Eisenreich. Macy Brooke Haney. Caitlin Marie Nelms, cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Alyssa Ray Brown. Haley Marie Hawkins, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Brianne N. Hazel, cum laude. Molly Maribel Groves. Kayla Louise Childers, magna cum laude. Elise Quiche DeVoe. Megan Nicole Girolami. Kiara Hoyt. Hayden Elizabeth Raudebush. Addison Brooke Lovett. Madison Brooke Snow, magna cum laude. Mallory Bell Dasher, cum laude. Soleil Armani Davis, cum laude. Ann M. Booz. Sarah Elaine Howes, summa cum laude. Chapin McKenna White. Emily Elizabeth Carter, cum laude. Bria Michaela Bass. Jordan Bailey Richardson, cum laude. Joelle Aaron Elisa. Olivia Grace Newman, cum laude. Emma Elizabeth Natal. Mallory Bryce Lang. Madison Brooke Hudson. Kimberly Madison Smith. Jada Gabrielle Drake, cum laude. Adam Edward Basso. Caitlin A. Todd, magna cum laude. Bryce Thomas Brady, magna cum laude. Michaela Jade Harris, cum laude. Lily Grace Waters, magna cum laude. Julia O'Keefe Brennan. Emily Taylor Siddell, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Mina Leanne Perry. Haley Mae Fulton, summa cum laude. Brittany Bernice Shivers, summa cum laude. Autumn Rain Charisma Dudley. Alana Taylor Robinson, cum laude. Hannah Elizabeth Adkins. Hannah McKay Martin. Ellie Kate Bennett. Bryson William Hall. Jada M. Harris, cum laude. Ashley V. Phillips, magna cum laude. Angeline E. Bonner. Jabola Michael Ademola Fagbumie, magna cum laude. Kayla Christina Carter. Jessica Rochelle Littlejohn, magna cum laude. Sarah Miranda Gorostieta Hernandez. Jemiah Simone Dawson. Mary Catherine Kolke. Lamira Kalani Thompson, cum laude. Kirsten Page Poole. Shade Nusirat Heinrichs, summa cum laude. Madison Brooke Perkins. Vanessa Shirley Billings, cum laude. Tiffany Victoria Miller. Lizette Nava Martinez. Karen R. Green, cum laude. Kadia Elisa Grant. Sandra Kathleen Greenbaum, cum laude. Anastasia Gladys Ingrid Curtis. Joseph Carey Mayfield. Kaylee Faye Gartman. Adriana Michelle Silva, summa cum laude. Catherine Elise Lamas, cum laude. Avery Nicole Jenny, cum laude. Akevius Story. Anna Cecilia Sharon. Akevion Story. Megan Cheyenne Higgs, Giovanni Marvell Palmer, Megan A. O'Neill, Trey Harold Nolf, Shakaya T. Wilson, Jamie Sue Branch, Samantha Caitlin Singleton, cum laude, Grace Ann Cross, magna cum laude, Isabella Adams Moore, Kendall Ireland Maraca, Cole Wilson Ginn, cum laude, Sarah Daniels, Leah Brooke Jacobs, Erin Elizabeth Rice, summa cum laude, JC Lane Flanders, Alina Margarita Bergstrom, Tamaya Nige Johnson, Marissa Elizabeth Tatum, Taylor Ann Kennedy, Jordan May Carlson, Aniliana Nidrea Strickland, Lindsay Paige Schipple, Joy Doricia Terrell Smith, Grace Catherine Silvestro, Rachel Valerie Peden, cum laude, Andrew S. Rizitano, Nakaya Lashantis Canty, Regina Kelsey Salerno, Mackenzie Alexia Wilkerson, Gabrielle Elise Gouge, Nia Pearl Gadsden, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar, Sarah Alexis Batenko, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar, Natasia Janae Cooper, Trinity H. Estes, Lauren R. Peck, cum laude, Michael A. Chow, Micah Marlita Cummings, Jada Simone Allen, Sade LaShawn Bright, magna cum laude, Troy Amaya Morris, Alexia Renee Lucas, Madison Elizabeth Markham, Jade Aaliyah Summerhour, cum laude, Amari Soraya Phillips, Leonata St. Louis, Nikimbria Nicole Brooks, Kiara Staley, Michaela Shamaria Lee, Jamisha Jalea Trailer, Kana Jamila Wilburn, cum laude, Marley K. Mangione, magna cum laude, Naya Destiny Worrell, Jessica H. Harrison. Diamond Latice Stokes. Alexandra Nicole Allen, magna cum laude. Lauren N. Eady. Maria Sophia Raymond.
Ooh, I gotta sneeze. Congratulations, this completes the conferring of degrees. In a moment, I will ask you to stand and join in the singing of our alma mater, to be followed by the recessional. Graduates, once the recessional begins, please follow the faculty as you recess out. We are encouraging everyone to proceed to the exits in an orderly fashion and meet up with family members outside of the stadium. But first, graduates, listen carefully. It is now your privilege to move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right side to the left side to signify your status as a Georgia Southern University graduate. Family and friends, I present to you the class of 2024. I ask you all now to please stand as you are able for the singing of our alma mater, to be followed by the recessional of the stage party, faculty, and the graduates. The alma mater will be led by Brett Okoye, and you'll find the words on page 50. In case you haven't memorized them, they'll also be projected on the video boards in front of you. Brett, lead us.
From humble farm beginnings sprung up from sandy earth, among the towering pine trees is a treasure of great worth. Her price cannot be measured in silver or in gold, but in the love and loyalty that many hearts enfold. Georgia Southern University, on eagle's wings you soar. We pledge to you our loyalty and love forevermore. Through triumphs and through trials, our alma mater stood, as solid as the oak trees, for justice and for good. As through these gates we travel, and though our ways must part, our Georgia Southern memories will keep within our hearts. Georgia Southern University, on eagle's wings you soar. We pledge to you our loyalty and love